Today we're going to review a product called IDERA SQL Enterprise Job Manager. This product can be very useful for managing the SQL Server agent jobs that are deployed and running across multiple instances of your enterprise environment. You can view the status of your instances and the jobs all through this one graphical web interface. The product is also useful for creating job chaining or workflows among your jobs across multiple instances and multiple jobs as well. And it can also be useful for deployment and management of Windows scheduled task jobs as well. So we're going to briefly jump through some of the tabs to view how this product looks and functions. On the first screen, we're able to see some of the alerts that have popped up in the environment and even drill into the details of those alerts. At the bottom, we have options to add new instances, create new SQL Server agent jobs, create job chains to workflow among jobs based on success and failure of the jobs, and add Windows tasks. You'll notice there's also this export feature which will allow you to export the details of all of your instances and including the number of jobs, number of failed jobs, the current agent status as well. There are also options to go in and start the SQL Server agent or stop SQL Server agent to start the execution of jobs as well. On the right-hand side of the screen, we're able to see some of the statistical details of the environment as far as the number of agents that are up versus down, also the status of the jobs, failed jobs versus disabled jobs, failed Windows tasks, disabled Windows tasks, failed job chains or disabled job chains and instances that are unavailable or agents that are not available. Moving along to the next tab at the top, this is going to be our navigation possibilities. So if we click on the scheduling option, we're able to go in and analyze the job schedules. Here we can see for the given date range and time period selected at the top, what is the breakdown of the number of instances that are running jobs day to day, the number of overall executed jobs or executing jobs for those instances, the number of Windows scheduled tasks, and that's broken down on an hour-by-hour basis. We can also drill into any one of those views as well. So if I want to view just the jobs that are executing for a given point in time, a given hour, I can click on that, and it will take me into view the number of instances on an hourly basis and the number of jobs, and then I can click on the jobs to drill into the actual jobs. There's also a handy little feature here on the left-hand side for filtering among the jobs based on statuses, instance names, job names, based on duration, overall duration of the jobs, job or task, for Windows scheduled tasks or SQL Server agent jobs, to change the view, which could also be exported when we look at the right-hand side little drop-down menu. This also presents some options here to add SQL instance, add SQL Server agent jobs, and Windows scheduled tasks. Moving to the next screen is a display of all of the jobs. There is a little drop-down menu here for viewing monitor jobs, overall job trends, job chains, Windows scheduled tasks, overall job history, and task history as well. Right now we're looking at all the monitored jobs. We can also click on the little gear next to any particular job to start a job or disable it or refresh job history. Again, there is a filter option on the left-hand side if you need to narrow down the information displayed within the screen to a particular job name or instance or particular category, for example. One of the nice features of this product is the ability to analyze job trends and also build job chains. So let's first look at the job trends. If we go to the job trends view, it displays a graphical view of the details of all the jobs across the enterprise. Again, that can be filtered on the left-hand side. Right now, we're looking at the top job failures across the enterprise. You can also change that to look at the most frequent jobs, statistical. And then the longest running jobs, broken down, again, based on whatever you've selected for the filter. And then moving back here, let's go back to the jobs view. We'll look at the job chains. That's another handy little feature. I call it a workflow for jobs, but you can create these job chains and select a job. We'll just select this one job chain and view the job chain designer. And in this job chain I've created, I've pulled different jobs over from the left-hand side. And as the jobs execute, based on success or failure, we can have it kick off other jobs. So this will prevent any job overlap. If you need to have one job execute first before the other one executes, but you need to have them execute as close together as possible, this will allow that to happen. Again, we have the job history tab to be able to go in and display the overall job history, which can be exported for reporting purposes. Then there's just the regular instance view that we're managing for the instances. In my demo environment, I have 3 instances, but you would be able to see your entire enterprise here. And of course, that would allow you to filter again based on what criteria you select on the left-hand side. Another benefit of the product is the alerting capability to get notifications based on certain statuses or based on long-running jobs. To add an alert rule, we click the little Add Alert Rule button, give it a name, like this. Choose either alerting based on instance, job, or Windows scheduled task. Select what kind of a severity rating we want to give this. Informational, warning, or critical, meaning if the criteria is met in the next rule screen, it will come up as an informational alert, warning, or critical. On the next screen, we can select to have it alert based on a particular job name, a particular instance name, based on the individual that owns the job, based on category, based on duration, or last run outcome. In this case, we'll go with because I've called this the long running job alert, we'll click the duration and maybe choose anything above, let's say, 5 minutes. Like this, that would be good enough. And perhaps based on last run outcome, include, and we'll put in here success. Just like that. And so we can also subscribe to the alerts then as individuals that manage the product. So if I go to the administration section, this is where we're able to manage users, add instances. Again, you've seen that this is available in multiple locations within the product. If you want to add instances, you can do that within individual screens or just go to the administration section. And here's where we manage the alert rules, which is the same as what we just viewed. It just basically links together to the same tab. Create alert emails and subscribe to these alert emails. So that is SQL Enterprise Job Manager. This is a product that is presented by IDERA Software. It's available for download if you want to try it out in your own environment. And if you have any questions, you can also reach out to your account manager at IDERA and we can get on a more formal discussion. But the product is downloadable from www.idera.com. And also review other products that we have available for management of regulatory compliance, backups, and performance monitoring, which are available on the website as well. Thank you.